Ay, 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 I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel good. Gonna feel. Holy moly, guacamole in my pockets. What a blessing. Got it on me, I got options. Real stepper, check the shoes, get it poppin'. Eating good, feeling good. Where my hopping done at? Put it on a plate with some lemonade. That's the way we did it in the old days. Back then, mama said, get up, walk on play. But you better not come home like a kid. Street lights, we was young racing. Street lights, carefree was the best time. Fast forward, daydreaming about the next time. When it's gonna happen again, cause I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? How you feel? Turn it up a notch, pop up clean room. Everyday celebration, take a trip vacation. You deserve a day, you deserve a day off. Working for too long, gotta kick back. Turn my cell phone off, wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, I did that. Living my life with no regrets. So I title, link up, pull up on me. We did chillin', at the spot. What time? Anytime, link up, pull up on me. We did coolin', the chill spot. What time? Party time. I just wanna have fun. Come and pick me up, meet me at the spot. Up all night till the sunrise. Pop back cool, get ready for the ride. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel?
I got my gabagoo, my gabagoo, my gabagoo. Got my gabagoo. What's up, everybody? Good morning. And welcome to All Rise and Shine on a beautiful Francis Friday.
Sir, yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Chad? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Ooh, I just got a little cup of my tea over here, and I'm feeling good today, man. I'm feeling really good, you know. Today, it's a celebration over here.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a celebration today, folks. It is indeed Pop Simonetti's 72nd birthday.
Happy
so
birthday
everybody
to him.
give a little shout out to Pop Simonetti, all right?
Sir, God bless.
And on top of that being Pop Simonetti's birthday, Francis, it's also a year ago today.
It's anniversary day.
It's anniversary day. A
Oh,
year
yeah.
ago today, guys, there was a beautiful moment.
Oh,
Juan Soto became a Yankee.
yes.
There was a nice trade that was done. I was live on here for, what was it, 12, 13 hours, whatever the hell it was.
Some
And
wild
voila, Juan Soto became a New York Yankee. And then the rest is history. The Yankees end up going to the World Series. They don't win it, but, we'll talk about, we don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah.
Francis, how you feeling, man? Talk to me. Tell me. I want to know. The people haven't heard from you. You weren't on Bronx or nothing. You had some things going on.
Oh,
They want to
man.
hear from you. What's
It
going
was tough.
on?
That was
Talk to the
tough.
people.
I wanted to be with you guys so bad Wednesday, man. But Wednesday, it was just another day. It was another kind of day, man. I got to tell you guys, it was horrible. But I'm so
Horrible,
glad to
terrible.
be back with you guys on a Francis Friday, man. I'm feeling good. I feel great. December 6th, man. I feel like this is a date that will forever live in our hearts as Yankees fans in a very good way. I remember
Come
just
on.
a year ago. Watching you guys live all the time. I mean,
Yes, sir.
we were doing Soto watch for days at that, weeks, man.
Yeah,
At that
weeks.
point,
Felt like weeks,
just-
yeah.
just go. I mean, it was wild, man. It was just wild. And just having it finally conclude and come to fruition with Juan Soto coming to the Bronx.
Yeah.
The Yankees
Oh,
tweeted
yeah.
that photo that said "Welcome home," and I said, "Oh, you sons of bitches, you." They got me back in. They got me back in with that. I'm telling you, because it was tough. It was tough sledding for me back then. But I mean, the Yankees have an opportunity to do it again. It's crazy.
They do, big time.
Later.
Big time, man. And look, today could be the day. I'm just letting people know. Today could indeed be the day. You know, people are executives, agents are going to start heading over to the winter meetings, which begin on Monday.
Yes, a lot of
as you guys already know, we're going to be live. We're going to do some charity stuff. I think I'm going to do a live for a few hours. We're going to set a goal. Toys for Tots. We got a couple of other organizations that we want to try to help out. And of course, this community always comes through in a major, major way. So we'll do a little something for charity. One of those days, maybe probably not day one, maybe day two, maybe Tuesday. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out for you guys, and we'll have the little thing on the screen that got the goal, and we'll do that little fun stuff and figure some things out for everybody. I think there's also an organization. I gotta double check, but it's like for a toy drive. So I'll give like the address of that, and people can send gifts and things like that if they want, and I'll plug that for them and all that. But we try as much as we can here at the U. But when it comes to our gift, that gift being one Juan Soto. Oh, man, folks. I tell you, I get messages all day. Pete, do you know anything else? Pete, do you know this? Is it happening? All I could tell you guys is it's funny because the stuff that I've said on these lives is now you hear guys like Curry saying it. You hear other people saying that the Yankees are just very confident in where they are. They're not overly concerned. They feel like they're in a good place. Yeah. I've told you guys this for a while. Soto's family believes the Yankees are his preference, are his choice. We've known that for a while, though. I don't think that's really been like a secret. I just think that for us, we have a little more insight into that. And it's becoming a little more confirmed now. I think Mike Rodriguez put that out today. It's funny because Kev had me cracking up because like this is Platano versus Platano fight right here. Yeah. You got Pepin or whatever his name is talking about the Red Sox. You got Mike Rodriguez saying now all of a sudden he was a Red Sox thing for a minute. And now it's the Yankees. It seems like the Yankees. Everybody's kind of seeing the Yankees as the favorite. And going back to when me and Francis originally put out there months ago, it feels like months, about a month or so, maybe more than that. I think it was before the World Series, or we kind of, maybe was it before? When we kind of sat down and we were told he's gone. And we're like, why? Well, the Yankees wouldn't pay. And we're like, come on.
I think that was like right after the World Series.
Right after the World Series is exactly
right after
that's
the World
right.
Series.
That's right. It was right after the World Series.
Yeah.
And I told you guys that. But even those people have come around and be like, well, there actually are stepping up. Yeah. So it's looking really good. So
it's looking good.
I'll be honest with you guys. Nobody has said to me it's a lock. I have not had anybody say it's guaranteed he's a Yankee. I just keep hearing the same thing that since the Yankees stepped up where a lot of people didn't think they would, they believe that, well, he wants to be a Yankee. He's going to be a Yankee then. It just feels that way to a lot of people right now. Could it be wrong? Of course. You get a message that could break our hearts at any minute, but I'm on team believe right now. I believe Juan Soto is going to be a New York Yankee.
That's a good team to be on, man. It's the holiday season, right? Merry Christmas, and this is the time, bro. This is the time to believe. So I'm right there with you. I'm on team believe myself. It's what I've been echoing the same sentiment since the end of the World Series and pretty much up through to today. I haven't seen anything out there. I haven't seen any report. I haven't seen any posturing or anything that's really made me move off the feeling that Juan Soto is going to return to the New York Yankees. I actually got a message. I want to say it was a comment last week after this show. Oh, no. It must have been after DS, maybe. Okay. Yeah, it was after DS, actually. And somebody was like, oh, man, listening to you guys, I guess Soto's not coming back. And I was like, huh? I was like, that's what you got from what we said? Right. I went back and I listened and I was like, I didn't get that. I was like, I don't think we've ever really like said that. I think we were telling people it's foolish to just downplay the Red Sox as like they have no chance whatsoever. There's no way in the bluest of hells that he would ever consider going to
Seven
Fenway. No,
hells.
that's not true. Yeah, that's not the case. And I think that's what we were trying to express last week's designated spitters is that it's not, out of the realm of possibility. Even Toronto's in the game. They have a lot of money. They're willing to offer that money. I mean, you got to remember, like as bad as he could want, and I said could for those of you who are big on semantics, as bad as he could want to be a Yankee, it's still going to be very difficult to say no to a higher offer.
Of course.
Because you just never know. You never know how things play out. You never know. But as I said, to begin this spiel of mine, there's nothing I've seen that's really made me change and lean in a different until like this thing goes, like we're at the end of the first week that I said, right?
Yeah.
Until this thing goes past next Friday,
then I'd be concerned.
Yankee, I'm going to continue believing he's a Yankee. Literally,
yeah,
that's
I think there's a very, very small chance that this thing goes past the winter meetings. It's too big of a moment. Let's be real here, too. Scott Boras already has a victory this offseason with Snell. Getting that out the way as quick as he did. That's a big, big victory.
Huge victory.
Scott Boras needs the biggest moment. And let's be honest here. If Soto signed now, that's the story of the winter meetings day one by far. That is the biggest story out. Yeah. If he signed tomorrow, it's the biggest. He's going to sign, in my opinion, before Monday. I know people are saying Monday. I guess it could be Monday. I know Passon said Monday the latest, which I do tend to agree with because that would be day one while everybody's there.
Yeah.
And Boras wants that stage. He wants that stage. He wants the biggest moment. He wants that to happen. He wants people to be looking at him. He wants to talk about it. He wants to have a crowd around him to say, yes, the Scott Boras just again signed the biggest contract of all time. My player is getting the highest AAV. So if you're a young kid, Ellie De La Cruz, these young kids coming up that are looking phenomenal out there, you know who you want to be your guy because guess what? Juan has set the bar now. You guys can surpass that bar, but you definitely could do it with Scott Boras. That's where you want to be. Oh, yeah. And it's a great plug for him. It's a great, great plug for Scott Boras. But I want to throw something on the screen here because this is the meat of today's conversation. I want to talk about this.
Hey, yo.
Then we'll get, little meat action early.
Boom, boom, boom. Little meat action early in the morning.
Hey, yo. But I want to talk about this. Then we'll get into your guys' voicemails and all that. But I really want to talk about this because there's been a lot of envy out there when it comes to Soto. I've even seen former players try to take shots and shit on Soto because, he's not worth this. And, I was a great outfielder and I could play defense. And shut up. You're not Juan Soto. You never were. You never will be. Let's be honest. You made the major leagues. Congratulations. You're a great athlete. But let's dial it back a little bit here. I wanted to take a moment to not address people. I want to address an idea. Let me pull this up on the screen here, guys. This is a tweet I put out this morning. The Yankees need Soto more than any club. This idea that they should spread the money around is a fool's thought process. When Soto enters the fold, it makes a pathway to an improved club that much easier. The open positions currently were horrible in 2024. Get Soto, get better. I don't understand how this is difficult. Some people out there, including former ball players, are sitting there going, it's so much easier to spread the money around. Why waste it on Soto? He's not a good outfielder. So just get multiple guys. You'd be a better team. They will not be a better team. It's not this difficult to understand.
It's also not as easy as people are trying to make it seem. And this
Thank you.
This narrative that's out there of you should just spread the money. It's easier that way. It's better. No, it's not. What has the current regime of the New York Yankees front office shown you in the past decade that leads you to believe that this is a team that's capable of pivoting from a generational talent in Juan Soto to an offseason that leaves you walking away saying, hey, we didn't get Soto, but we did get a hell of a lot better? Because I can't think of it.
It's impossible, bro.
And here's the thing.
The only thing that we can say, right? We talked about this before. Is it like they trade for Vlad, they sign Corbin Burns,
Yes.
they get 2 other pieces, and it's
Exactly.
like, okay, how likely? What percentage point would that be?
That's the issue. That's it right there. When we say it's impossible, we're not saying like there's not a way, like that there's not pieces. There are pieces. There's moves to be made. What percentage is it that the moves will be made though? Like what would you, if you had to put your life on the line, gun to your head, and somebody asked you, if the Yankees lost out on Soto, does Brian Cashman pull off a trade for Vladdy Jr.? What do you guys answer?
No.
Your life on the line. Everyone's going to answer no.
No, of course.
If you're honest with yourself, everyone answers no. He doesn't do it. He doesn't. And it's not because I think sometimes you say that to people, like, oh, but I mean, Cashman has gotten guys before. He swung. Yeah, we're not saying he hasn't. We're saying that.
Correct.
You're asking for a lot. All right.
You're asking for, look, Francis, you did start the show saying, this is time to believe. This is miracle time. So
no, and I mean, when I say believe, now when I say believe, you can tell I was watching The Polar Express the other day, one of my favorite Christmas movies. I mean, I love that freaking movie.
He's watching Polar Express. I'm watching Gremlins.
Christmas time,
and Silent Night, Holy Night, whatever the hell it's called. Deadly Night.
So
that's what I'm watching.
When I say believe, I mean believe that Juan Jose Soto Pacheco is coming back to the New York Yankees. That's what I'm believing. But aside from believe that, if he walks, they're going to trade for Vladdy Jr., I got to be honest with you. Is that the move I would make? Yes. Is that the 100%. Move Pete would make? 1,000. I get it. Is that the move Cashman makes? I don't necessarily have that belief. So for people sitting out there saying, just spread the money around, to who? Because they're not even saying Vladdy Jr., Pete. That's my issue.
No, it's not. It's not even. There hasn't been a peep about him.
Go get give Adames $300 million. Sign Alex Bregman. Sign Corbin Burns. I said it the other day in our chat, bro. I was like, look, it's like, oh, if they miss out on Soto, they could, hopefully they sign Burns right away. I was like, I wouldn't be happy about that. You signed a great pitcher. Shout out to Corbin Burns. He's phenomenal. Him and Garrett Cole at the top of rotation would be lethal. But you just formed a great rotation for a postseason that you might not even get to, 1. And 2, if you do get there, who's scoring the runs? I love Aaron Judge. Love him. Yep. He hasn't proven that he's going to do it in October yet.
Yep.
So who's the catalyst in that lineup come October? You could have all the pitching in the world. You could have all the pitching in the world. Those pitchers don't even hit anymore, brother.
Yep.
Who's
and
scoring
people
runs?
No, you're right. And it's not hard to understand. We had somebody in the chat, and I had everybody knows what I'm talking about here that's been here. I had to just absolutely break this guy down because he was talking about signing 5 guys, and I said, bro, it's not 600 million. You don't just say, okay, I spread 600 million. That's not how it's AAV. You're talking about adding 120 million AAV. They're not going to do that. That's not realistic. People don't get it. Like, you don't understand. They go, oh, well, they're going to give him 600. Spread that around. To what? Stop this idea that this is look, if this was the offseason when you had Soto, Machado, Harper, this guy, that guy available, that's a different story. Because now you can sit back and go, hey, look, man, if you go from Soto, you miss, but you get Harper and Machado, or you get Harper and somebody else, it's a different, you don't have a fallback. Look, I like Willy Adames. We're Willy Adames fans here at the U. We really like him. Would it shock anybody if Willy Adames signs and he's back to being a .217 hitter with 20 homers a year?
No.
It wouldn't shock me one bit.
No.
Not one friggin' bit would that shock me. Again, very, very simple. I made this for a reason because I knew I'm going to have to utilize this a shit ton all year. Let me try to find it. Here it is, fielding positions. I'm going to pull it up on the screen again.
Oh, that's my graphic.
This is Frank. He loves this damn thing. Wait till I update it. And Soto's in right field. Wait till you see that.
I'm gonna,
Hey, yo, wow.
I'm going to come.
Let me tell you guys something again. It's sad that we got to do this so much. First base sucked ass last year. That's the best way I could put it. One of the outfield positions, left field specifically, sucked ass last year. It doesn't take much to upgrade that. Second base, okay, I'll give a salute to Gleyber Torres. He had a phenomenal first month and a half, a great ALDS, a great ALCS, wasn't good in the World Series. Fine. If the Yankees can get average players, and everybody, they go nuts when I say this, France, because they go, oh my God, he doesn't want to sign people. If they even got average players and Soto came back, they are a great improved team. They have greatly improved their club, and that is fact.
People are also discounting certain things. Like, Jazz Chisholm is going to be the third baseman to start the season next year.
As he should be.
Have a full year of Jazz Chisholm on the Yankees.
30-30.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's very possible. And people are, I think, for some reason, he's like a polarizing character. And I'm not going to say for some reason. I know exactly what it is. Some people like the antics. Some people like the swag. Some people welcome it. Some people are more traditional, more old school. They don't like it. Right?
I love it. I love Jazz.
There's other people who make different arguments here at the U. I'm not going to go there. But here's what I will say. I fall on the side of I welcome it. I welcome Jazz Chisholm's energy. I welcome the swag. I welcome all of it. And so long as he's backing it up with the numbers, I don't give up. Ooh, like my brother says. I don't care what he's doing. So I think a season of him in the Bronx, acclimated to the Bronx, ready to go, is going to be amazing. That's already an upgrade there, right? What Pete is saying is if you put league average second base and first base for the majority of the season with Juan Soto and right, and you're a better team. That's not even mentioning having somebody having a third outfielder that's not producing like Alex Verdugo was for the lion's share of the season last year. Like, this is what we're talking about. But when people sit there and say, no, you spread the money out, whatever, you're not doing the math here. Okay. The Yankees payroll is already at a high number. While I believe them to be willing to probably push the number to the Cohen tax, or maybe even $1 million or $2 over.
I think they might go over this year, to be honest.
While I believe, and I'm with you, I can see it. I can see them going over. Why? Because it would just be the 1 year. It really would.
And Francis, to your credit, you've said this longer than anybody.
I've been saying it.
I remember. Yes, I remember very early. Francis said, if there's ever going to be a year, this coming year would be it.
Yeah, just the 1 year.
Because everything falls off after this.
Yeah, if you're going to do it for 1 year, this is the one to do it. This is the one. You go over, you pay freaking, Hal Steimer is going to pay through the nose. It's going to be ugly. I give it to you. But guess what? How ugly does it look if they go back-to-back World Series? Like if they go to the World Series again? Yeah. How ugly? Really, in all honesty, how ugly would it look? How ugly would it look? They sign Juan Soto. They say they sign Juan Soto tomorrow, right? They have a press conference, not next week, maybe the week after here in New York or whatever, or maybe they do it at the winter meeting, whatever. Do you know the influx of money that is? It's ridiculous. You know how many people, Pete said it a little while ago. A lot of people were afraid to buy Juan Soto jerseys and stuff like that because they're like, I don't want to buy the jersey, then the guy walks.
Facts. We've heard it. We heard it from many people.
I'm one of those people. I bought a jersey. I had to buy the jersey. My wife wouldn't. She didn't care what the hell I was told. She's like, no, I need Soto merch. I don't care. I bought the shirt. She got the shirt, and then I got the jersey. I got our shirt, and then I got the jersey, the Yankees jersey. But I was like, I'm not buying the actual jersey, the super expensive one, because like it's gonna be heartbreak. I'm gonna have to look at it. I got a jerseys in the closet right now. Sometimes I just want to jump. I got a Saquon Barkley jersey. All right.
Damn.
Sometimes I look at it, I just want to jump off the roof. I'm like, I can't believe this. So. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be a lot of people there's people right now that haven't, renewed their season tickets, that haven't renewed stuff. They're just waiting to press the button, Pete. Correct. And Hal Steinbrenner knows this.
Yep.
We know that he knows this because he showed up to play. He showed up to play in these negotiations. That's one thing that if you had any doubts, what the Yankees Hot Stove Show did with Jack Curry right out the gate on Monday was basically come in and silence anybody who was doubting that or whatever. And what I loved, obviously, NYY Underground first and foremost always. So what I loved more than anything was Jack Curry just echoed everything fucking thing that we've been saying. I mean, I had people on Twitter all week like, damn, yo. He like does he watch or something? He said everything you guys have been saying. I'm like, bro, listen. That just goes to show you We don't talk out of our ass here.
We don't bullshit. There's no
No,
reason
we're
for
not
us
here
to
for
do
that.
it.
We're
Not at
not
all.
reporting-
I'm not. I
reporting
say it
shit.
all, bro. I
We're
say it
just
all the
telling you.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not a fucking reporter. I tell people all the time, if I get information, I put it out. I am not sitting there looking to be first.
It's better to be right.
Correct. Would I love to come on back? Everybody join quick. Soto's a Yankee. Like,
Exactly.
yes, I would love to be like, Adam Messie's a Yankee. It's gonna hear any minute. Watch, boom.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a thrill. That's adrenaline. That's fun as shit to do.
Hell yeah.
But I can't do it. I'm not Ken Rosenthal. I'm not Curry. I'm not Jeff Passan. I don't claim to be. But the information we get, has it been wrong? Has anything we said wrong? And again, to our credit, we've said this longer than anybody has. We've said it when it wasn't a main conversation about a lot of this. Now, has some of those, I've told you guys, as opinions have changed of people that are in the know, we've told you. But nobody has sat here and said, it's a lock, he's a Yankee. I've been told they feel very comfortable. They feel very good where they are. And this is before Curry, days before Curry went on there. I said I had an update. That's what these people are now saying. So I'm very confident now about Soto coming back. But that's where it is.
I like that. I really liked, this week in terms of the shift, if you will. And yes, I'm not going to say that there's not still people out there, because like you said it, there's the Plátano versus Plátano going on Twitter right now.
Wild out there, man. There's a Dominican war happening with these reporters.
With Marino Pepin and Mike Deportes. I'm gonna tell you, I told you guys when we spoke last week, and it is what it is. It's these guys that they got to do what they got to do, right? They got to do what they got to do. Deportes has done a complete 180.
Yep,
he says that in speaking to people who are close with Soto's family and know the thinking and the vibe, that he's had to kind of backpedal and say no. I mean, the family's saying that they prefer the Yankees and it's not the Red Sox or whatever.
Yeah,
Marino is he's doubling down.
Marino Pepin is
Marino. He said no. I hear Boston. He's going to the Red Sox. I mean, Marino Pepin is a funny guy though, because
Marino Pepin, man, I tell you.
He's a funny guy.
He got a fan in me, though. I'm sorry.
He's hilarious.
He got a fan in me, though, man.
Funny dude.
I like Marino Pepin.
Let me tell you, the thing that had me dying though, is that Pete, he's doubling down immediately after reports.
Immediately.
John Henry didn't even meet with. So I was like, the balls on this guy.
Marino Pepin's like, no, he's been in contact. He's a Red Sox.
He said, I don't care if the owner didn't meet him.
Marino Pepin said, I'm on this hill. And you're going to have to kill me to get me off.
Exactly. Literally. He's not coming down. He's not coming down. You got to go.
Shout out to Marino Pepin.
Shouts out to Marino Pepin, bro.
Stand your ground, brother. Who cares?
Exactly.
Who cares? Stand your ground, damn it.
If he signs with the Yankees and then Pepin just the same day, oh, you guys believe that?
That would be legendary. He just keeps on with it. No, that's not real.
He
sees Soto wearing a jersey. Yeah, no, that's AI.
No,
that's
no.
An
He's
AI
gonna get. There's a trade. I just got word that there's a trade in the works. Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are being traded for Tanner Houck.
Hey, yo. Cutter Crawford.
Hey, Cutter Crawford.
My brother Ronnie with a super chat.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, man. If Soto isn't back, the prime years of Judge and Cole are officially completely wasted. That's another that we didn't say. I mean, there's so many things you could point at here when it comes to Soto coming back. And that's a major one right there too, is that you do have the prime years of Aaron Judge and Garrett Cole. I mean, I can't imagine I loved when the reporters were bitching and complaining about it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he hasn't talked to Soto. He's talked to Soto. Judge has spoke to Soto. Just so everybody's aware.
That shit. It's just.
Why do these reports? Here's the thing that bothers me about somebody, and it's not all of them. I don't want to shit on all the beat writers. It's not all of them. But some of these ones that are complaining that, oh, he didn't talk to him, why do you feel the need that he needs to tell you that? It's weird. It's like you guys, a lot of these, they feel like, well, we have an authority that he needs to tell us. We have purpose. He's supposed to. No, he's not. He doesn't have to tell you a damn thing. He doesn't have to say a thing at all. Zero.
And that's how Judge is though, bro. We know this. This is who he's been. He plays his cards close to the chest. He's not going to jump out the window and give us all this information. Even if he is, he's just not going to say it. And he has that. That's his right. That's his right. I'm not mad at him saying he didn't talk to whatever because I don't believe it.
I don't know. I don't believe it one bit at all. And trust me, if there's two players on the Yankees that want Soto back, it's Judge and Cole. It's that simple. It's Judge and Cole, no question about it. They know how important he is. There's no doubt in my mind that Aaron Judge knows how important he is going forward. I think Soto also knows how important it is to have a guy like Aaron Judge behind him. I mean, he just becomes a much more, even more so dynamic player. They're just a perfect duo together.
Yeah.
And we need to see that continue on into the future. Just sticking back to this idea about, if the Yankees lost Soto, there is a plan B, everybody. Calm down. They can get better. Again, who are the trade candidates out there? I like Cody Bellinger, don't get me wrong, but I like Cody Bellinger with Soto. I don't like Cody Bellinger as the answer at all. Like, that to me is like, do you want to pay that money? Like, I guess if you do move a contract, okay. And the one thing, too, about Brian Cashman that I'll add on here, I don't think we're taking shots at Brian Cashman. I think we're looking at history here.
That's all.
That's all we're doing. I'm not taking a shot. Trust me, we could take shots at Brian Cashman all day. I still feel like he's a major problem for the Yankees. I said that for a while, more so than Aaron Boone, more so than Hal Steinbrenner. But I'll say this about Cashman. You want to make his job easier by spending money. That's an easy thing for the Yankees to do. That's where Soto comes in. But if he doesn't, folks, I'll give you guys the opportunity. NYU is very interactive. You got a voicemail line to call. The number's right on the screen below as it scrolls by. We got a bunch of voicemails we're going to get to. Maybe somebody wants to say it. What's the real option out there, man? You get Corbin Burns. Well, who's your offense? That offense, I made a lineup yesterday with some different players in it. Francis, you saw it.
Yeah.
And even when I made the lineup, I put the throwing up face because I'm like, this ain't it. Like, this still ain't it.
It's just
not. It still ain't it.
It's not. It's
Plan
not.
B would be Burns, Bellinger, or Adames. It's not even good.
It's like, it's like some people, could you sell it to some portion of the fan base?
Yes, because they'll buy it. They'll eat anything.
Because they'll buy it. There's that portion that buys whatever they're selling. That's the thing. That's the truth of the matter. And I'm not here to judge those people because here at the U,
how you want.
Here at the U, we're big advocates of fanning the way that you want to fan, and that's it.
Yep.
But for me, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not getting excited for that. That's gonna be, I'm gonna call it what it is all season long. And when they struggle and when they don't get the promised land and things don't work out, I'm gonna be like, well, what did you expect? This just wasn't it.
What could you expect? That's right.
I look at a lot of, and it's I know it's this is gonna sound bad because it's gonna sound like I'm like shitting on these guys that are out there, and I'm not trying to. But the truth of the matter, I look at a lot of these guys out there like Ketchup, right? I was thinking about this yesterday, and it's weird, but bear with me. Okay. I look at them like Ketchup, right?
Okay, ketchup. Okay.
I don't just go in the fridge and grab my ketchup and eat the ketchup alone. All right, that's not what I do. All right.
Okay.
I like ketchup, but I don't just eat ketchup. For me, ketchup it's good on some French fries. It's good on a burger. You know what I'm saying? It's good on a glizzy, but ketchup by itself, it's just it doesn't do it for me. Cody Bellinger is ketchup.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Does he go good on the French fries? A nice bowl of French fries, seasoned fries? Oh, fuck yeah, he does. He goes amazing on those French fries.
Yep.
But by himself, you can't sell me. You can't sell me on that. And when these people talk about spread the money and they start naming all these moves, I'm just like, ketchup. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. And I'm just like, there's no, like you're getting all these, to me, you're getting all the condiments, but there's no course. And that's
who is the mustard? Did you see
that was good?
Did you see Mark do it? Did you see Mark do it? Mustard!
Oh, man. I was just waiting for him to do it, by the way. I knew it's coming.
I fucking love Mark.
I was it was coming.
Man, Mark's my guy. Did you see Kev had Kev got the sound drop now. Time to play the game. That's my
Listen, guys,
guy.
when you see him on an episode of Diaz, don't be surprised.
Oh man, Mark is gonna be on an episode of NYU at some point. There's no denying that. That's my guy, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into your voicemails. We'll have a listen here. Let's see what's going on. And again, if there is any breaking news, we got you covered. I got an announcement that I'm going to make too after a couple of these voicemails about the next couple of days. Just put it this way. It's probably going to be very active. But let's go ahead and get to the next voicemail here.
Good morning. I
Yo.
hope you're having a good morning. And, yeah, let's do this Soto watch, man. Like, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Like, he needs to make his decision. And everyone thinks it should be before the winter meetings, and I believe him. Let's go lock up Soto, Hal. Like, we believe in you. We have to get this done. I say 14 years, $650 million.
Okay.
Should get it done with some opt-outs. But who knows what Steve Cohen's going to do. But Hale definitely has the money for Soto. Like, after all these years of not spending for some free agents, like, he should have money saved up for Soto. Plus, jersey sales alone, man, would pay for Soto's contract, like I said in the chat last night. But yeah, let's just do the Soto watch and let's just see what happens. Like, I believe in Hal. I don't believe in Cashman, but I believe in Hal. Hal usually gets what players that he wants if he really wants them. So yeah, let's all have a good day, and I'll be watching you till 11. Have a good day, Pete. Go Yankees.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it. And just a couple of things that I want to add to that when it comes to Hal Steinbrenner is I think, Yankees ownership probably for a while now have known what it's going to really take. We know we've confirmed this. This has actually now been reported again, well after we talked about this, of the $550 million offer. They were going to go up to maybe $580, $575 during the season. There was some conversation regarding that, and Soto was like, talk to Scott, and that was basically it. It's not going to happen during the year. Mm-hmm. Patrick Bet-David, small minority owner of the Yankees, but a very, very smart guy, especially on the business side of things. If you guys don't know who PBD is, check him out. Extremely, extremely intelligent guy and knows the business very well. He put a poll out there, and when people were saying, no, nobody's worth $700 million, he's like, yes, of course they are. That's where this market is going. And he may be a guy already that gets $700 million. So look, he's involved in these conversations. He's not involved directly in the meetings, but he's getting an idea of what we're looking at, what we're looking to do. He's an owner. So no matter how small he is, he's understanding what the Yankees are looking to do. Yeah. I think, I'm not reading into what he was talking about, but I think he was setting an expectation to say he's going to get this amount of money. Like, that's where the market is going. You're going to have $1 billion player over years to come. It's going to happen. And for Hal Steinbrenner, I'll say this. Hal Steinbrenner gets this done. I am Hal Steinbrenner's biggest fucking fan. And I'm going to come out and say it. I have knocked him. I have begged this dude to be like your father. Here's the thing, though. He's never going to be George. He's never going to be exactly like his dad. And to be fair, nor should he. He should be his own man. But at the end of the day, step up when we all know it's obvious you need to step up. This is one of those situations where you can't leave the bat on your shoulder. It can't be a 3-2 and you take a fastball down to Johnson. No. Can't be that case here. You got to smack this out of the park. You got to walk it off. You got to tip your cap to the fans and go, I'm still a Steinbrenner. Remember that. Exactly. I'm still my father's son. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's all there is to it. I am still his son. And when he does this and locks this one in, I'll tell you right now, I will have another message for Hal Steinbrenner, and it's going to be a hella good one. And look, let it get to him, because everybody should be saluting Hal Steinbrenner at that case, and that's it. He deserves it.
For sure.
He deserves it.
At this
He's
point,
taking the beatings. Give him the credit.
At this point, I'm right there with you. With Hal Steinbrenner, what I've come to believe is that when he decides that he wants a guy,
correct,
we have not lost that guy.
Correct. I agree.
If he wants a player,
he's shown it. He's shown it.
That also, if he wants a player that also wants the Yankees, it doesn't fall apart at the finish line. It doesn't like go awry. No. If he wants a guy and that guy wants to be here, we've never lost that player. It's happened a few times already, and he hasn't lost it. So what I am saying is, if Juan Soto is not a Yankee, it won't be because Hal wasn't competitive enough. It won't be because the Yankees were cheap. It won't be, and trust me, those narratives will be the first narratives that go out.
Of course,
those narratives will be the first. Oh well, they didn't put the money, they didn't whatever like that. But that won't be that won't be the full story. It won't be the full story. It will have something to do with the simple fact that maybe this guy didn't necessarily want to be here. Maybe the most important thing to him was just money. And everybody,
the highest contract you get.
Yeah, and everybody's been saying that like it's some kind of guarantee. Well, it's the money. He's going to the highest bidder. People, I'm that narrative has been the only narrative from the beginning of this to now. Well, he's going to the highest bidder. He's going to go to the highest bidder. He's going to go to the highest bidder. I don't know where people got this idea. There's more important things than money, though, especially when the money is very close from
and
5
get it
teams.
anyway. That's right.
It's not going to be about money.
That's right. That's
and
right.
People
that's
are going to say,
that's a great point to remember.
No, because people are going to tell people. I mean, I've seen it on Twitter. People going back and forth arguing about 10 million and 15 million. They're like, well, 15 million, 20 million, that's a lot of money. You don't just, that's not some people's whole contracts. He's going to leave that on the table to go to a different. You're not understanding it. You're just not understanding it. At
Correct.
that level of money, it's very different. It's like if you go to a child, right, a 5-year-old. And you give that 5-year-old, you say, I can give you $7 or I can give you $5. The 5-year-old's gonna be like, I'm going wherever I can get the 7. Those $2 make all the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you get older and you're talking, I can give you 675 million, or you can go to this place. I mean, it's not the same as our place, but they're gonna give you, 690.
Yeah.
And it's a new place. You don't know that clubhouse. It could be good, but it could also go bad. You don't know, but hey, it's 15 million more. But it's also 15 years of your life.
Correct.
That's a different conversation, and people just completely ignore it. They just act like it doesn't matter. He's just gonna say, guys, he's signing a damn near to like this is his life. I feel like he's signing his life away on this contract. Like, and you think I'm gonna make a decision over 12, 15, 20 million more for
Francis, we've also spoke about this, right? Nobody has an offer $100+ million than the next person because he would have been gone.
No, it's not gonna happen.
If Steve Cohen, and I'm gonna bring up Steve Cohen because that's the guy, right? That's the guy that would have done it. That was the
one everybody brings
concern.
up. Yeah,
that's the one that everybody brings up. If there was a $750 million offer and the Yankees, Red Sox, Toronto, all these other clubs were sitting at 650. Do you really think he wouldn't go, this team wants me that fucking much and they're good and they got money and they're going to keep spending and they got a decent farm system? I'm going to go there. Yeah, I'm going to sign now because they really want me here. Like this is very comforting to me. Like they're giving me $100 million. They value me at an insane level. And guess what? It's still New York City. So my peace of mind is still there. Me and Francis understand the peace of mind. Trust me, better than a lot of you guys do.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying because we have a little insight to certain things.
And he
peace of mind.
If he went to the Mets.
Correct. He wouldn't lose it going to the Mets. That's why it's always been Mets Yankees. When you are a Juan Soto, peace of mind is priceless.
Yeah.
That is a major thing to have over other clubs. Toronto, Canada. He's sitting there going, "What the? I'm the fucking Canada. Okay." Yeah. And first thing I would be thinking too, by the way, is if I'm Soto and I'm talking to a team like Toronto, I'm saying, before you sign me, sign Vlad because I know he's there. Then you want me to come there without the assurance that he's coming back?
Exactly.
No, fuck that. I don't want to sign that deal. I'm not signing that deal.
And who's to tell you that he hasn't spoken to Vlad and Vlad has probably already told him, hey, listen, I'm not staying here. They should have been extending me.
Facts. 100%. They didn't extend any of us, me or Bo.
Exactly. I mean, that's been my argument when people bring up the Red Sox. It's not to dogpile on the Red Sox, but the thing is, it's like to sit in front of Juan Soto now and sell him a dream of, we're committed to improving. Oh, you're committed to improving? So what happened to Mookie Betts a couple years ago? What happened to Xander Bogaerts?
That's right.
Why'd you let JD Martinez walk? Hey, we had Kyle Schwarber on this team before he went to the Phillies. How did we let him leave? Like,
hey, I hate saying this. You could also say, how did Chris Sale win the Cy Young? I'm just saying. Nobody would have guessed
that one's
it,
fresh.
Really.
I didn't even want to go there, but
I I mean, how did you guys just gave away the Cy Young and now you need pitching? So what the fuck is going on in Boston? Exactly. I'm not saying the Yankees got all their shit together, but what I'm simply saying is the Yankees and the Mets are in better position than anybody.
When you start making the argument of consistency and rapport, there's not many teams that match up with the Yankees. The only other team that would like give me like real fear in my heart would be the Dodgers, because the Dodgers can say to the Yankees Aaron Judge, to the Yankees Garrett Cole, to the Yankees Carlos Rodon, they could say we got Ohtani, we did Yamamoto, we got Freeman.
It's attractive. It's attractive.
Bro, we've done with the Dodgers there's no argument. They are committed to improving. So are the Yankees. The Mets under Steve Cohen have seemed very committed to improving. These other teams that are in the mix, I'm sorry, you just haven't proven that yet. And again, this is the point that I keep making, bro. This is not a 2-3 year contract. I am signing the better years of my life away to this team. So I need to know beyond a reasonable doubt, there can be no doubt in my mind that 5 years from now, I'm going to be very upset in this place. Because if I'm thinking like that, especially if I don't got them opt-outs in there, I'm not signing.
Yeah. No doubt about it. All right, guys, let's continue on. Here's another voicemail over. Hey, let me refresh. Here we go.
Pete,
oh, shit.
Francis Lee, Jilla, and greatest community in the world, the U. All my fam.
Yes,
Pete,
sir.
I got to bring in the heavy guns today.
Oh, shit.
That's Aunt Mo. And she loves her Francis Lee.
Mo!
And she loves Francis Lee Fridays.
Oh,
we got a little message from Mr. Juan Soto.
Are we gonna duet?
Here we go, baby.
Anticipation.
Anticipation
I like this.
making me late.
And tomorrow we
Go ahead,
might
Mo.
not be together.
Oh, no, we gotta be together, Mo.
And I don't know nature's ways. So I'll try and see into your eyes right now.
Come on, Mo.
And stay right here, 'cause
These are the good old days. These are the good old days.
Hey.
These are the good old days.
Okay.
These are the good old days. And Pete, we want them to be the good old days. We want Soto back in pinstripes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We don't care what day it's going to be, but it's coming soon. And let's go, Soto! Woo!
I tell you, man. That was recorded at 9:29 in the morning. That was amazing.
That was beautiful.
Oh, come on, Mo. We love you, Mo.
We love you, Mo. We love you. That was beautiful.
Hey, look, the Yankees got a Mo, and we have a Mo. All
That's
right?
right. That's right. It's a sign of a good organization. All
It
right.
is. If you got a
you
Mo,
don't got a
you're
Mo,
doing
you're
well.
not worth your weight in salt. I'm
No,
sorry.
a lot of people don't have Mo's. Just saying.
No, they don't. They just don't. It's sad.
Well, speaking of great voicemails,
Uh-oh.
buckle up, folks. Here it is.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Pete Francis, Macho King in the house. How you doing? To the underground. Well, time's up on this total decision, and my prediction still that he comes back to the Yankees on a record-breaking contract. Because those nuts and sucks are total and they're all finger-brownie losers. And Soto knows his best chance with judging the Yankees. I don't believe the posers out there telling lies with less than dollar signs in their eyes. And then why you we trust? Dig it. 2025, we're kicking it live with the UWO in full effect, yeah. The album's dropping correct, and Francis is producing, and it ain't no jive. Time to kick a funky Soto-style rhyme. I'm rough and ready, keeping it steady, causing nightmares like Freddy for 5 nights. I'm rumbling, pumbling, tumbling, suckers are stumbling, times are troubling, eating elbows. That shit'll be humbling, yeah. Flawless victory. Gotta take no prisoners mentality. Check your reality. Macho Kings got rhymes causing fatalities. Oh, yeah! Watch out!
Go. Let's go.
Oh. Wow.
Fatality. We're gonna
wins flawless victory.
Listen,
Yo.
Francis
Hey,
Friday,
man.
aka Freestyle Fridays by the great Macho King.
Wild. Wild. He
Love
said Freddie 5 nights.
Yes.
He added both in this. That's
He
when you know
added
you're
both.
a lyricist.
Double
When you-
entendres was amazing.
Unbelievable. When
I
you
love
can
it.
do that as a lyricist, I'm telling you,
on a different level.
Mach needs to continue. When Macho Man Randy Savage put out his rap album, we
Ooh.
need a Mach rap album.
Yes, sir.
That would be so friggin' fun. Mach, we're gonna get you in the booth, bro.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get Mach in the booth. Oh man, we got all the all stars calling in today.
Hey man, it's Joey from the Bronx.
There he is.
And I'm shocked and confused about something.
Uh-oh.
This minority owner guy from the Yankees.
Uh-oh. PBD.
The one that you shared his thread last time.
Yes, sir.
What the hell does it mean when a guy who is in a position of authority within the organization puts it right out there that Juan Soto is going to get paid $700 million? Now, this is coming from a guy who's in that position within the franchise. Then you have to think they made a deal already, and the Yankees are paying him $700 million. Otherwise, he's saying the Mets are getting him, and he's getting paid $700 million. Either way, this is very unprofessional, unless they're going to come out in the next 5 minutes and say, "Yeah, that was the case. He was just pre-announcing it," or whatever the hell it is. That really confuses me. You know, when you're in the middle of a high-stakes negotiation like this, just putting shit like that out there, I don't know what it means. I didn't know what to make of it, so that's why I'm calling to see what you think. Anyway, talk to you later, man. Bye.
Joey, my friggin' guy. Appreciate you, man. And a couple of people have been sending me a message this morning. I'm going to pull that up on the screen and talk about that real quick. I don't think it's anything, crazy, but DJ Steels with the super chat says, that singing from Uncle Dom and Mo almost knocked me out while driving. Well, because I know you wanted to get out your car and start dancing. I feel you. Yeah. King Fuego says, New York is king. Who's better? He says, hashtag let's go Mets. We welcome Mets fans in here. We got a lot of good Mets friends, by the way, too. And, you know, you might see a little more collaborations this year with us and the side of the Mets. Got some people on that side that we really enjoy, that we like here at the U. So it might be fun.
I like that. You put both hashtags. Let's go Mets. Let's go Yankees. I like.
I didn't see the Let's Go Yankees. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, King Fuego. Look at you over here. But here's a thing that a lot of people have been sending me, and I don't think this is big news at all. This is from Jorge Castillo. He says, it sounds like Steve Cohen, the wealthiest owner in baseball, is dead set on signing him and will top any offer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's unbelievable that people are still regurgitating news that we knew back in April. Yeah. I mean, this is legitimately news that we knew of in April. We always knew this was the case, that there was a chance Steve Cohen has a shit ton of money. He really wants a guy. He can go ahead and up that. We've always sat here and said, one, he hasn't blown Soto away, which might be the easiest way of him really getting him, is simply just saying, hey, man, I'm going to give you $70 million more if that's what it takes.
Yeah.
To this point, that hasn't happened yet. We've been saying for the longest time, it is going to come down to what Juan Soto really wants, as Francis said.
Yeah.
Is it going to be within the 25 million range, the 50 million range? Where is Soto going to look at all this and look at all the money and go, well, everything's within 50 million. I want to play for the Yankees. That's where I really enjoyed my time. We went to the World Series. I want to win, and I want to get paid. They're giving me both. I'm going to go where I'm comfortable.
The thing, look, and I respect, the people trying to, I guess, do their jobs by, reporting what they're hearing. It does get annoying when it's like it's the same points over and over. And the Steve Cohen point is a point that we've heard not just with Soto. It's a point that we've heard ever since he's become the owner, that he's not afraid to spend money. And every time the Mets have, been in on a player, we've gotten the same report. Steve Cohen's willing to outbid anybody. We heard it for Yamamoto. We heard it for Ohtani. Now we're hearing it for Soto.
Correct.
I'm sure if, they are interested in Corbin Burns, we'll hear it about him at some point. I think the only player we didn't hear it for is Pete Alonso, which is kind of crazy because that's their guy.
Right.
But Look, that is what it is. I mean, Cohen and his money it's not a fairy tale. It's a fact, and we're well aware of that. So are the Yankees. So is every other team that's involved in the sweepstakes. The question lies then, well, why would any other team even show up for bidding then if they know that there's a guy there that says he's going to outbid them all? Because they know that it's not just about money.
That's right.
They know that it's not just about that. They know that there's more to it, and Juan Soto has to want to take that money. Same way as Yamamoto had to want to take that money, and he chose to take less money to go play with his buddy in LA. And that's that. It is what it is. So let's see. Like Pete said, we're going to see, and I think we're going to see very soon where Juan Soto wants to be.
Yep. Facts on facts. Let's get to another voicemail here, guys. Here we go.
Hey, good morning, Pete, Francis, William
The
Henry
All-Stars
here.
are calling in, man.
First of all, I want to say thanks for having the regular evening chats regarding Soto news and the updates with the Yankees. It's been really great to be able to participate in those. Regarding Soto, nobody knows where he's going to go except Boris Soto and his family. But that said, I still think the Yankees have the best chance to sign Soto because at the end of the day, Soto is going to realize that it makes the most baseball and the most business sense for him to go to the Yankees. Simple as that. And the same for Hal. I think Hal's going to look at it the same way. Most baseball and business sense to have Soto with the Yankees. Hal is a smart businessman. When they traded for Soto last year and gave up all they did, they had to realize they'd be in this position at this time. They may not have known how high the numbers were going to go, but they knew this was the situation. I do think they're going to come through and do what it takes to sign Soto. The other news that came out I thought that was interesting yesterday was the Mark Feinsand story. If it's true that Hal's going to get a chance to match that. If that's so, that's critical because we as Yankee fans deserve to know if Hal's going to step up or not and match or exceed the offer. That is critical for us to know. I think he can. And the last point I want to make, Pete, is again, I trust you and NYYU to give us the real scoop, the real sources, the real news on whatever happened with Soto. If Hal doesn't step up and match, we Yankee fans deserve to know that because the only plan A to me is signing Soto. Everything else is plan awful. So I hope they do. Anyway, take care, Pete. Thanks. Bye.
William Henry, always directly to the point, extremely knowledgeable, and man, oh man, I tell you what, that man drops some friggin' knowledge every time he calls. I certainly listen. Always spitting facts, man. I don't think it's some hot take when we sit here and go, there is no plan B. As I don't think there is, folks, and I'm just being honest when I say that. Not because I really like Soto, I like the player here. I like the Yankees, and their best chance of winning is having them here.
I agree with them. It's either plan A or plan awful, and that's it. Those are the two options. There really isn't much in between. So
agreed.
And I also agree with them that Hal is well aware. So that's where my confidence comes from too. So
we're gonna get to one more voicemail today, guys. There's a couple of more that are still left in here, but what I urge you guys to do today. So I'm just gonna make this announcement right now. The voicemail line is open. I'm going to clear it out now. I'm going to play one more voicemail. I'm going to clear it out after that. Drop voicemails. If you want to have voicemails, drop voicemails because the next 2 days, today, Saturday, Sunday, we got designated spitters.
Yes, sir.
Look, folks, I'm going to be live. So I don't know if I'm going to be live for an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. I don't know. But let me just explain one thing to you guys. If you are new to the U, if news comes out or if I get news, it could be close or they're heating up. An announcement could be incoming. I will not get off until there is an announcement made. We've done this before. We're live from 6 to 1 in the morning. It's like, all right, now it's probably not going to come now. We'll be back live tomorrow morning immediately. And that's how NYYU is. This is who we are. This is how we are now, less than about 686 subscribers away from 40,000 subs. So if you have not hit that sub, but continue to drop voicemails throughout the day. Like I said, all the other voicemails I have just cleared out. We got one more voicemail that we're going to play today, but leave them coming because tonight I'll keep playing them and we'll keep having you guys have the voicemail line open because, this is the big time of the year. and the biggest decision probably of the offseason coming up. But let's get to the last voicemail. Here we go.
Hey, Pete, your boy Simon calling from Bella Vista, New Haven, Connecticut. How you doing? Well, I hope Soto makes a decision soon. But you know what Hal Steinbrenner should do? I was going to give you an example, Pete. Bring Soto into his office in Florida, right? And sit him down at the desk, and you have 2 cans of soda, a can of Coke, a can of Diet Coke. The can of Coke represents the Yankees, the Diet Coke represents the Mets. And Hal could say, which team do you want to go to? A team that chokes every year? The Diet Coke, the Mets? Or do you want to go to a team that has 27 World Championships and that you helped us get to the World Series? Then you go for the Coke, the Yankees. That's what he should do. It's either Coke or Diet Coke, Yankees or Mets. That's what I would do, Pete. Well, you have a good day. Rock on, NYY Underground forever. Smacky the likey, hitty the subby. And remember, Aaron Judge is a gift from God. And also, let's get Cody Bellinger, too. Bye.
I love Simon, man. I love Simon. I love Simon, man. His voicemails are so nice.
Let's get Cody Bellinger too.
Let's get Cody Bellinger too. Why the hell not? Why not? Just keep getting them. Giuliano says Juan Soda. Yeah, he brought a new definition to the name Juan Soda. Right there. Soda. If that's how he made his decision, let me tell you something. He is now Juan Soda forever. That's exactly what it would be.
That was Simon is a goat, bro.
Capone just said Mexican Coke is good. Hey yo, wow. Hey yo.
I'm sure he's talking about the soda. If we're talking about the soda, he's 1,000% spot on.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely bang in the glass bottle. You got to get the glass bottle.
If we're talking about the extracurricular, I don't know.
I don't know at all. I'm right there with you. But ladies and gentlemen, what a show it has been. All rise, folks, is what we do over here. And like I said, I will be live all friggin' day. Do not worry, folks. We're going to be live a little later tonight. If there is any sign of news breaking, if there's there's a report, oh my God, things are heating up. I'll be right here. Do not worry. My schedule is cleared the entire weekend. Oh, we got Gabagool. Thank you for subbing to the U. But with that being said, guys, we are out of here. Until next time, peace out, baby. See you later.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. But a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I've been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text.